Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, evening, or afternoon, whichever you are watching right now. We are from group 6, and we are going to discuss about what we are discussed about. It is insecticide toxicity and insect resistance to insecticide. Next. They are member of our group. First is Muhammad Zulkifli, student number 151. And then there is Farid Andhika, student number 160. And then the Rini Nurbaiti, student number 186. And then ada Asa Tsania Khoirunnisa, student number 190. And then Alif Nur Hidayat, student number 195. And then there is myself, Fikri Huda, student number 225. And then the last one is Nida Amalia Muttaqin, student number 256. Next. Insecticide toxicity. Proven factor that are risk factor of insecticide toxicity. The habit of using and increasing the dose of pesticide when spraying in the study was proven to be a risk factor for organophosphate pesticide poisoning. That the habit of using and increasing the pesticide dose when spraying has a 3.4 times risk of organophosphate pesticide poisoning compared to the usual spraying according to the recommended limit or low dose. Next.
And then is factors influencing the effect and symptom of poisoning in humans. There is 4 factors. First is form and method of entry. Poison in the form of solution will work faster than solid form, while the poison that enters the body intravenous and intramuscular will give a stronger effect compared to by mouth. And the second is age. In general, children and infants are more easily affected by the effect of poison compared to adults. And then the third is gender. Gender greatly affects the activity on cholinesterase in the blood. Male has lower cholinesterase activity than woman because the content of cholinesterase in the blood is more in women. And the fourth is habit. If you get used to being in contact with small amounts of poison, it may be possible tolerance to the same poison in relatively large quantities without the symptom of poisoning.
And then factor engineering the effect and symptom of poisoning in humans. Number five, health condition or nutritional status. A person who is suffering from illness will be easily affected by the effect poison compared to healthy people. Poor nutritional status, someone will also result in decreased body resistance and increased susceptibility to infection. Number six, education level. The higher a person level of education, the smaller the chance of poisoning him because of his knowledge regarding poison, including how to use and handle poison properly, safe, and on target. The higher the incidence of poisoning will also be avoided. Now, number seven, the amount dose of poison. The amount of poison is closely related to its effect. Contrarily, a large dose of poison will cause more death phase. The dose of pesticide use that is allowed will accelerate the occurrence of poisoning in pesticide users. The symptoms: number one, difficulty breathing. Number two, coma, or decreased level of consciousness and lack of response. Number three, seizures. Number four, skin turning red or swelling. Number five, slow heart rate. Number six, stress. Number seven, dizzy. Number eight, heat, headed. Number nine, fatigue. Number 10, increased urination. And yes, next.
Prevention of insecticide poisoning. Insecticide poisoning is a condition that occurs when large amounts of insect venom are swallowed and held or absorbed into the skin. This condition is classified as dangerous and must receive immediate medical attention. Next. How to prevent insecticide poisoning? Read the instruction for use list on the packing and use insect venom according to the instruction for use. Use special tools when mixing insecticide. Do not eat and smoke while using insect venom. Do not do not spray insect venom when the weather is hot. Protect your nose and mouth with a mask and wear full body clothing when using insect venom. It would be better if the clothes one had a standard of protection against chemical. Next.
Insect resistance to insecticides. What is resistant to insecticides? Insecticide resistance is the ability of individual insect in the population to survive a dose of insecticide that normally kills the insect species. Resistance is an evolutionary phenomenon caused by the selection of insect pests that are treated with insecticides continually. In principle, this resistant mechanism will prevent the insecticides from binding to its target points or the insect's body being able to decompose the active ingredients of the insecticides before it reaches the target point. The type or level of resistance itself includes the vulnerable stage, tolerance, and the resistance stage.
Factors that cause the development of resistance. First, genetic factor include the frequency, number, and dominance of resistance. Second, operational factor include the type and nature of the insecticide used, the type of insecticide used previously, the resistance, the number of application. Next, biological ecological factor include pest behavior, number of generation per year, personality, mobility, and migration. Next. Next. Type of resistance. Single resistant phenomena where pests are resistant to one type of pesticide that has been used. Multiple resistant. Multiple resistant is a phenomenon is with a pest is resistant to more than one class of pesticide. This can happen if one pesticide is used until it displays pest resistant and then another is used until they are resistant to that one, and so on the other. Next, cross-resistant. Cross-resistant related phenomena occurs when a genetic mutation that make a pest resistant to one pesticide also make it resistant to another pesticide, especially one with similar mechanism of action. Okay, next.
Okay, the mechanism of insect resistance to insecticide. The one is increase detoxification of insecticide. And the next is decrease sensitive of insecticidal target sites on insects. And the last is decrease rate of insecticide penetration through the skin or integumentum.
I think that's all from us. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.